Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Albion. When last we left off, there is another encounter approaching us. Hello, Scrin. There are lots of... and there are actually Scrin 1 here. Hello, Scrin 1. You are completely useless in this encounter. And that's not a bad thing at all, because we need encounters that will give Thunag experience, because right now, Thunag is not doing very well at getting experience. I didn't actually think there were any Scrin 1 encounters left at this point. But no, I am wrong. Here are Scrin 1, who probably will act nearly last in the initiative. Yep, they're not doing very well on the initiative, and they're pretty much being obliterated, which is not surprising. I remember a point when we were desperately fighting them with very terrible weapons in a cellar, but nope. Now we're doing absolutely brilliantly, which is nice. Also, we want to go and get some training. You can do that in Kounos, which is quite nice. You can get 3 types of training. You can get long range, close range, and critical hit training. The critical hit training is, however, very expensive indeed. We're talking nearly 1,000 gold. Also, goodbye, Scrin! See you later. And by later, I mean hopefully never, because we don't want to fight any more than we already are. Any enemies over here? We could explore north and find out. I see something. That's a Krondir. Well, let's see how nasty this is. Not as nasty as I thought it might be, which isn't so bad. I think a frost avalanche, however, is very much overdue. We're going to be doing more resting before we decide to do anything else in particular majorly important, so I think a frost avalanche will be great. There we go. Not bad, it doesn't matter where it hits, it will always hit everywhere. Brilliant. Excellent. And superb. They are all frozen. And I don't think Tom, or rather Drer, can move because of the place that the enemies... Yep. A Scrin has moved in the way, which is kind of unfortunate. We want a lot of focus here on the various opponents that we can. There we go, I think that's a good idea. Excellent, we'll try that. That didn't do too badly, but we're... one is down. Excellent. Now we can focus all of our attacks on this one, with the exception of Tom, who will just decide to use a melee attack there against that Scrin. We're not worried about the Scrin, we're worried about that Krondir. That Krondir who is probably going to absolutely obliterate Drer. Please don't obliterate Drer. Also, I haven't mentioned it because it's quite obvious, but they attack twice. That's good. That's brilliant. Now we've dealt with pretty much nearly all of them, so we can quite happily just mop up the rest of these foes here. There we go. A few hits here and a few hits there, and this encounter is done and dusted. Also, it is not this morning. It is actually quite dark. So I don't know why the scenery is of, like, broad daylight. But that's, I suppose, the least of our concerns. One of them has decided to leave. This might be a good idea for the one that has decided to leave. There we go. We'll just launch that there. And goodbye, one that has left. You lived. Everyone else died. Okay, we'll just grab all of this here. It's all loot, which is all good. Any more encounters? There might be more. There is a path here. I don't quite know where it's meant to be leading. It's actually leading nowhere in particular. I think it just leads to other areas of minor importance. We actually wanted to go pretty much north. Hello, Arnex. We wanted to go pretty much north as soon as we left Beloveno. Oh, hello, Krondir. How are you? Are you well? Actually, I don't care how well you are, because I don't want to be fighting you. We have one frost splinter left lying around, and we're most certainly going to be using it. Because, oh dear, this is a Krondir. It's been a while since I've said, oh dear, Krondir, but this is indeed one of those scenarios, because these Krondir are horrifying. Fortunately, there are, as far as I can remember, no Krondir 3. I think we've hit with pretty much every single attack we possibly could, and absolutely obliterated that one. Brilliant. It's exactly what I want to have happen every single time. and that means, therefore, that won't be what happens every single time. There we go, just a few attacks here, and I think we've, yep, that's one down, and they're going to move like that, which isn't that great, really, because now we have to very quickly move everyone to defend, which I suppose isn't too terrible. There we go, we need to defend Reyna. Never mind, we don't need to defend Reyna, because that happened. And that indeed was the end of that, Warnake. Excellent! I like it when combats go really, really well, but they're not always going to go that well, are they? No, they're not. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Anything up here? Ah, this is why we came up here. For one of these, bushes here with seeds. And I imagine there were probably... Ah, another one of those symbols. That's always nice, and another 5 seeds. I think it's time to head over to the area we should be going to, which is over to Kounos. It was nice, however, to just explore a little bit and see what's around. There is going to be a tricky fight at Kounos, actually, which is not great. And if we can avoid it, we don't want to rest before we get to Kounos. And there are those insects again that are going to bite us. Ooh, and there's another one of these bushes. Excellent. We'll gladly take the 5? Yes, the 5 seeds that are in there. It seems like as you go further on in the game, the bushes become less and less generous. Also, the trainer that you can encounter in Kounos is a very short-lived one in terms of time. You can only actually get training there at a very specific point. I think it's actually between 8 and 9 in the morning. So we want to go and there is an encounter, and actually I'm not that keen to fight it, so we're just going to leave here. There we go. To Shumalana and Kounos via the mountain pass to the west. To the west? Is it this way? I don't remember if it's this way we need to go. It might be this way. Ah yes, it is this way. Here is a sign. A very handy sign. Access to the mountain pass via the climbing plants. Alright, let's go. If we're lucky, we can get to Kounos before it gets too late. There we go. Is Kounos here, or is it a little bit further along? It might be a little further along, but there is a lot of training that we need to do. Do you need to actually do any kind of training at all? I don't think you do. I think we'll just wait on your training. I think we go north here. Ah, there is Kounos. We just need to find the way up. Where is the way up? We really need to find that way up quickly, because we're running out of opportunity to get training. Is it here? Yes, it's here. Excellent. We have now found Kounos, which is very nice indeed. Kounos. Brilliant. I don't know where we need to go to get that training, though. Is it the big building here? It might be the big building here. It might be. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. Is it this one? It might be this one. Are you the trainer? Skinnerden. I teach here every day between 8 and 9. I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gerard. I'm the best critical hit teacher you will find around here. We don't want to use your services just yet. Nope. Nope. And we want to very quickly train other people. There we go. We would like to use your services. 1? Oh, no, not that. Close combat training. There we go, that's better. 9.4 coins. There we go, that's much better. Reyna takes intensive training. No thanks. We need to train a few more people up very quickly. Not you. You in long-range combat. Very quickly, if we will be allowed to. There we go. No, yes. In 9 points of training. 52 coins. Excellent. Next, I don't think we can train you. Come back. We want to train a bit more. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, not that one. No, not that. Yes, close combat. 15 training points. 70 coins. Excellent. And now he will go away and we won't see him again. But it was very good that we caught him, because now Thunag is a much more accomplished warrior, which is good. And Syrah is now pretty much as good a long-range combatant as we're ever going to get. And I think Rainer is now also pretty much nearly as good as he's ever going to get either. And we'll take this helmet, because there's no reason not to. Let's talk to you. You cannot buy things here like in Belovano. We all know each other and trade for the things we need. Therefore we have no stores. Well, thanks for the warning, that's nice to know. Let's talk to you. Skimadin. Hello! And there's someone over here. The world is beautiful, tra-la-la-la-la. Yes, I suppose it is. He's very happy. I guess you don't know about, Otiko. That, Otiko comes by here every morning. He's an outstanding battle trainer. Oh, that's his name. That's good. Also, there is this man here. He is very important, but we're going to talk to him later. Ah, we've already spoken to you. There's one person over here, however, that we haven't spoken to. Where? There was someone. There you are, you're just hiding over here. We wish to engage in conversation. The last time a visitor came to our village, a horrible disease broke out, which killed 2 members of our tribe. Hopefully you aren't carrying any bad diseases like that with you. I'm pretty sure we're not. No promises though, but I'm pretty sure we're not. Let's just go and talk to everyone, shall we? Seems like a good plan. Don't think that we're all unfriendly. However, strangers must prove themselves here before they gain our respect. Well, that's reasonable, I suppose. If you want to talk to the people around here, go to the tavern. That's the meeting place in our village. Also, Kounos lives there, in the cellars under the hut. Ah, we want to talk to Kounos. He is very important. Also, this place is difficult to navigate. Hello. I would do anything for Kounos, even if I have to risk my life. Then at least I will know why. Why? That's actually a good question. Why would you be risking your life? Oh, never mind. Skimadin. My name is, Clarona. I'm almost as old as my brother now, although Mummy says that I can't catch up with him. But I can. I'm not sure you can. Malthus! Malthus! It's great of you to visit me. What brings you here? Malthus's face shows joy as he eagerly begins to write on his notepaper. Have you brought your friends with you? That's wonderful. You're all welcome in my home. It's great of you to drop in. Of course, I'm not in the best of moods at the present time. Kounos' last speech has really made me think. It's not that I doubt his intelligence, but sometimes he's just too radical for me. Well, we're going to be talking to him later. And I think we've already spoken to you. So we're just now going to leave. Have we spoken? Is there anyone else we've missed before we move on? We have all the time in the world to talk to the... there is no one else. Fair enough. We have all the time in the world now to talk to other people. We'll head out into the other buildings here. I think there's trouble brewing here. I suggest we try to find out more about this problem by talking to the important people in each of the cities and villages. Perhaps we can mediate. If we can find something positive, we're sure to find some people who help us. There is indeed something wrong, and we need to try and deal with it. Also, I don't think we can go in here. Nope, indeed, that hut is closed. Hello? Skimadin, I can offer you a fair share of gold if you have something to sell. That's how I make my living. I buy things from people and resell them. You can make a good living that way. Fairly good anyway. I'm not poor. Ah, you can indeed sell things here. I don't know how good a deal you're gonna get, though. Let's see, the tries sell for about 9 back in Girona, and here you can sell them for... this is a terrible deal. Do not ever sell anything to her. This is a terrible, terrible deal. Skimadin, have you already seen Kounos, our great leader? He can solve all of your problems if he has time. Everyone seems to like Kounos, which is good, I suppose. Have you spoken to Kounos already? He's the mighty leader in our village. He's very intelligent. There's a large room in our mighty leader's cellar where we regularly hold meetings. Kounos also experiments with fire magic there. He's an outstanding magician. However, his research areas are secret. Oh, we're going to be going into them, don't you worry about that. We're going to be going into all of the research areas, because we like stealing things, primarily, and more because we want to, explore. You better not do anything to me, or I'll call my big brother. We're just talking to people. What do you want here? If you want to travel to Belovano, go south. If you want to go to Shrimalana, go north. Alright? I take it you don't want us to stay here, then. That's fair enough. We're leaving this building at the very least. And is there anywhere else we can go and look? I think there were a few buildings up here to the north that we want to just go into. Do we have to go all the way around to go in there? I think we do. But there is one person we do want to talk to. There is a non-hostile way to get into I think it's Kantos? Yeah, that's his name. Where Kantos is. Also, all that and that place is shut. We're going to have to rest, though. Definitely going to have to rest. Also, are you running out of food? You have only one food. We need to spread some food around. We have plenty, though, which is good. Ooh, there's also a bush up there with some seeds. We'll go grab those, and then we'll go talk to the person guarding the cellar pretty much at midnight. Interesting that they have a supply of these seeds here. I wonder who uses them. Maybe Kantos uses them in some weird experiment. Also, for no particular reason, we're going to have you drink a couple of these potions. Because we need the magic. Let's go into here now. And let's have a look at this person here. Once we get past this spoon. This person is guarding the entrance to the cellar of the tavern. As you can see here, I can only see you by invitation. Go see Nod. Signed, Kontos. There we go. We're going to save, and I may have accidentally called him Kantos, and I am sorry for that, Kontos, but we'll be talking to you later. For now, let's talk to this man. Halt! The residents and laboratory areas of the great Kontos, our worthy and holy leader, start here. No one can come in here unless they have a written invitation. We have many options here. We can actually just fight our way through. We have no invitation, but it's very important. I am very sorry, but I can make no exceptions. I wish you a nice day. He is most certainly not going to let us through unless we sort of blag our way past. Or we could just fight him by saying, "Step aside, moron." He does have a lot of nice stuff. I think before we decide to actually fight him, I'll show you how to deal with him in a non-combative way, because there is a way to do that. You don't get all of his stuff, though, which is a problem. Let's go and talk to him nicely. You start by saying, "We don't need an invitation." "Oh, you need it. Who do you think you are? Your chatter isn't getting you anywhere." Nobody talks to us in that tone, understand? "Just a second. You offended my honor first." That's not the point. We have to go through here. "We have already talked about that. You know the rules." "You don't see the gravity of the situation." "You're right, I don't see the gravity of the situation. It's a political affair. You really seem to have an important issue. All right, I'll let you through, but if you abuse my trust, I will kill you." Now, that is the way to deal with it in a non-aggressive manner. But we are not going to deal with it in a non-aggressive manner. We're going to kill him, because he has nice loot and a lot of experience. "Halt! The residents and laboratory areas of the great Kontos, our worthy and holy leader, start here. No one can come in here unless they have a written invitation. Step aside, moron. You will be sorry for that." Here is Nod. Nod is very, very nasty. And I mean very nasty. He has also a lot of health. If memory serves, he has 350 hit points. He's really dangerous. And he has some really nice equipment too. So we're going to defeat him. Most soundly. We attack first, which is handy. Also, you'll notice that he was not affected by the Frost Splinter. But that's alright. I think we can deal with him either way. We have a lot of attacks, and we also have a lot of magic. A lot of magic. Have a fireball! Ooh. He is panicking, and that is not good. But fortunately, we have the ability to obliterate him. There we go. More fireballs! Fireballs back! And Rayna has fled. But that is okay, because he's not actually attacking us in melee combat, which really is not a good idea, because, here he goes. He's a really good attacker. He attacks 3 times around. And he is dead. And that is a sign of how deadly our party is. We get some nice equipment, we get heavy chainmail, which is the main reason why we attacked him. Because that heavy chainmail is worth all of the effort to fight him. It's worth all of that effort. 50 arrows is not bad. I was about to say 50 gold, but it was only 25. We'll pass these rations on to Thunag here. There we go! And nobody seems to bat an eyelid that we have obliterated Nod there. Also, 77 out of 80 gets lowered quite a bit, well, a little actually, to 74 out of 80. It's still pretty good. Also, 43 protection. That is just ridiculous. We may want to go and buy that second suit of heavy chainmail at some point, only once we've got some experience for Melthus here, who has 42 training points. 42 training points. But that is for another time, as when we come back, folks, we have fought our way past Nod, and now we shall go and visit Kontos. Or is it Kantos? No, it is indeed Kontos. So, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Can you toss Kontos? No, you can't toss Kontos. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm sure he got that joke all the time. And that's why he learned fire magic. They tried the joke, he set their hair on fire. Or maybe he didn't. Who knows? We're about to find out when we talk to him. Let's not use that joke on him, shall we? Good plan. I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.